Did you tweet it out? Welcome here to Francis Field, where we are live for the last home game of the 2025 season as your Elon Fighting Phoenix take on the Tar Heels of North Carolina. I am Tobias Coker. I'm here alone as we only have one working mic. Uh, I will send out the link as soon as I get it. Um, we have Jake Toolman on the mound, Colby Welsh in center field. I believe that's Jack Stewart in right. I believe Justin Helberg's playing left, Truman Award at short, the local kid Garrett Schmieder at short, Zane Davis at second. Can't tell who's playing first, and presumably Noah Rubin behind the dish. Who's playing first? Petty, you're gonna have to move. As we are trying to figure out who plays first, as Toolman's first pitch is ripped foul. That is Braden Iverson playing first base. Toolman up 0-1 on the leadoff hitter for Carolina. Gotta love the Carolina blue uniforms today. Really quite a nice aesthetic, as the kids say. Is that Cam Cusellis tossing the football around? With his father? Yeah, it is. The second pitch, Rogers. What happened to the second pitch? Who's on the Jake Toolman from Vermont. Good golfer. The third pitch is down low. That makes it 2-1. So see if Toolman can get back into it. We know Jack Schrader will be following him in relief. We don't know when, as the fourth pitch is fouled off, making it a 2-2 count. And again, tomorrow they are playing a doubleheader at some park in between Burlington and Chapel Hill. However, that park does not have Wi-Fi or outlets, so we will not be streaming. So this is the last stream of the year, as Toolman's 2-2 is fouled off back behind the Elon dugout, and he'll deliver again. And right, it hasn't been necessarily the record Elon's wanted this year. Not sure their record, but it's not great. However, want to end on a high note, finish on a high note for the seniors, as Toolman's 2-2 misses up with the fastball, loading up the count on the leadoff hitter, making it 3-2. See if Toolman here could drop in that nasty curveball of his. From the left side, it's really difficult to pick up, especially with the shadows this time of day. And there it is, and it floats down and away, making it actually 3-2. I was wrong on the count all along. Now it's 3-2. Now I'd like to see Toolman go back to that firm fastball that he's got in his back pocket. Again, Toolman, he's left-handed. He's from Vermont, I believe, and he's just a hell of a golfer. The 3-2 delivery is grounded to short. Garrett Schmieder backhand and doesn't quite make the play, as the Frank strikes again with the miserable. As the Frank with the miserable hops strikes yet again. You do have to work through the ball, but that's all right. That's a tough play anyway. UNC's leadoff hitter, he might have beaten that out even if Schmieder gets that cleanly. As now UNC's two-hole hitter comes up. We don't know their names. We don't have their lineup. But we have a lefty-lefty matchup. Let's see if we can ground into a double play. The first pitch to the two-hole hitter is a curveball that floats outside, 1-0. See if Toolman can get another one of those ground balls, maybe this time right at someone to turn an easy double play. Although, as we saw last weekend, as Toolman, the lefty move, picks over, he is safe. Last weekend, the ECU hitter had first and third, and he hit a ground ball directly up the middle. Would have been one of the easiest double plays known to mankind. However, the ball hit second base and ricocheted into shallow right. That led to 3 runs for ECU, so we're hoping to avoid bad luck like that again today. As Toolman, the lefty, again picks off. For those of you watching at home, we do not have the pickoff rule that they have in MLB. So Toolman theoretically could pick over for the next 3 hours. Don't think he will, as the 0-1 is fouled back, making it 0-2. Sorry about that. Had to untangle the rope to get a little more slack here. As the umpire checks the baseball that Jake Toolman is using, making sure there's no pine tar, sticky stuff on it, I guess. Sure. Um, can't imagine a kid like Jake Toolman using pine tar in a game, but I don't hate it. As that pitch is ripped right at Colby Welsh in center field as he squeezes the glove and makes the first out. So that'll be one down, one on for UNC's three-hole hitter. We still have not tweeted out the link, and I still don't have the lineup. Is anyone watching? People are watching? Oh, shout out. Shout out those of you tuning in on a Friday night as I just asked Justin Rogers, who's on the ones and twos, if we have viewers, as the first pitch is a curveball that bounces up there, making it 1-0 on the Carolina three-hole hitter. Toolman comes set, looks the runner back at first. The step and the fastball right past him with the swinging strike. That evens up the count at 1-1. Have to imagine Toolman's focused on locating that fastball, as that's been kind of what's eluding him so far, the first two hitters. Set, the look, the pause, the delivery grounded just foul past the first base. As the UNC first base coach tries to throw it back to Toolman and fires it nowhere near him and almost hits the other third base coach. Not the best throw I've ever seen. 1-2 count here on their three-hole hitter. Have to imagine Toolman goes to a breaking ball that is never in the strike zone. Even if you throw a ball at this point in the count, it's totally fine. It just evens it up at 2-2. Here's the kick and the delivery. Fastball ripped into center as the runner goes. That'll get down for base hit. The runner will get to third and get there easily. And as he's out, Colby Welsh with an absolute bazooka of an arm from center field. I thought he had third base easily, considering it was stealing. Not entirely sure how the leadoff hitter did not get to third on that one. That's one for the SportsCenter top 10, as Colby Welsh unleashed an absolute bazooka. And now Elon has 1 on, 2 out in the lefty-lefty matchup. That was an insane throw. Have to imagine the runner stopped for a little bit to see if the ball would be caught. But either way, absurd throw from Mr. Colby Welsh. Is the first pitch to the lefty is a fastball outside, swung on and missed, 0-1. With 2 outs here in the top of the first. Again, today will be a 9-inning baseball game, so you have a lot of my voice to listen to tonight. 0-1 curveball drops in there for strike 2, 0-2. That's one of those pitches that Toolman is glad the batter did not swing at, as that curveball kind of hung a little bit, yeah. Now, if I'm Toolman, I go heater up at the eyes, see if he swings. And if he does swing, it's almost impossible for him to hit it. And if he takes it, it's just a ball, and you're still up to 1-2 in the count. The kick, the delivery, the fastball, that's a good 0-2 pitch as it bounced outside. It was never a strike, so the hitter never had a shot to hit that ball. However, if he swings, it's got to be a swing and miss, strike 3. Those are the types of pitches that you want 0-2. Do not want to throw the hitter a strike in an 0-2 count. And even now in a 1-2 count, Toolman will probably try to do the same thing and not throw a real strike and try to get him swinging and missing. Looks like we're going to go fastball up here. He goes fastball up and right past the hitter as we head to the bottom of the first. UNC nothing. Elon coming up. this, I assume, in the bottom of. Are we live now? As we're here in the bottom of the first inning, Elon leads it off with the shortstop, the local kid, Garrett Schmiederer. Again, his last ever game at Francis Field. And the first pitch is a strike. Just going to put that there. First pitch is a strike on this lovely Friday afternoon in Alamance County, North Carolina. Carolina winds and deals, and that ball is swung on and missed 0-2 on Schmiederer. And now you're going to look to see Schmiederer try to choke up on the bat, foul some balls off, just stay alive, just put something in play. Because as we've seen time and time again, defensive club is not great. As that ball is laced, hits the ground, the second baseman with a great play and a miserable throw as Garrett Schmiederer is safe at first. As we saw in warm-ups, the Diamond Heels, as they're called, the North Carolina Tar Heels, were struggling a little bit to throw the ball to first base. As now the two-hole hitter, who is... We don't know who the two-hole hitter is. Yeah, it's on the Instagram, but my phone doesn't work, and I'm 106 years old, all right? Everyone relax. Though it's... I can't seem to find the lineup. I don't know who this is. Oh, Abby, I'm going to need you to move, Abby. You can sit there, that's fine. Just standing is kind of a tough look. Ah. You're good. As Garrett goes for second, the throw is in time. He's out by quite a bit. Not the best jump there from Mr. Garrett Schmiederer. One down for. Do we know? Do we know who this is? As we have one ball, one strike on the Elon two-hole hitter. So sorry, it's tough to tell from here. I have to see past three people in the sun. We think it's Hellberg, according to Aaron Shire. I do know Justin Hellberg quite well. That's what they call embarrassing. Aaron Shire's in Las Vegas, baby. No, Shire texted me, guys. I promise you, I know who Justin is and who Shire is. That's strike three on Hellberg as now the Maryland. Is that strike? Yeah. So two down. This is not Colby. This is not Colby. Colby is batting eighth. This is not Colby. This is Truman Awerda. As Truman takes a strike one called. Truman, the third baseman today, went to high school in Delaware, so you gotta love that. It's rare we get a Delawarean on the pitch. The 0-1 is a hanging curveball that is ripped into left field as number 17 for Carolina makes a leaping snag on a bounce just to hold him to a single. So now we have the number 4 hole hitter and noted Oklahoma Sooners fan James Renda up to bat. He's the designated hitter today and the 4-hole hitter. Gotta love it. Reminds you of David Ortiz. 2 outs, 1 on for Elon. As Elon has gotten 2 hits this inning, but the Garrett Schmiederer's caught stealing is tough. As pitch number 1 is a changeup, it looks like, that he buried and didn't quite locate it for ball 1. Again, Jimmy Tanks will not swing at a ball. That's not something he likes to do. It's the 1-0 pitch. The Carolina Blue pitcher comes set. The delivery is grounded right back to the pitcher. He makes the easy toss over to first as we head to the top of the second, all knotted up at 0. As the top of the second, Jake Tillman with the lefty-lefty matchup pours in a curveball for strike one. As Colin Foyle is standing in foul territory with only one working knee. Jake Tillman delivers ball one. Yesterday in the club baseball group chat, Colin Foyle tried to be statistically speaking and know about ball, but his statistical mind was a little bit off there, so that's all right. We got a lot of work to do with him. That's okay. As Tillman delivers the 1-1, and that is fouled off, I believe. Sure is fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Has to be a pitch in the dirt here. Everyone loves Jake Tillman. He's a hell of a golfer and a handsome fella. You know, he really is. Famously, I don't like golf. Yeah. Not playing in that as I have to present, unfortunately. Both. As it's a 2-2 count. It's both, yeah. 2-2. The kick and the delivery is strike 3 called. Why don't you go catch some pine, buckaroo, as Tillman retires the first batter of the second inning. As I believe this is the 6-hole hitter for Carolina, potentially the 5-hole hitter, not entirely sure. Tillman with the wine and the delivery, as that is strike 1. So there's a bunch of dogs barking, probably because Colin Foyle's just causing havoc. Who would be surprised about that? Tillman with the 0-1 pitch, as that fastball stays outside. Looked interesting. Looked like a fastball speed with a changeup movement. It'd be interesting if he could be the first guy to get arm side run on a fastball. That would be an interesting pitch to start throwing. As that's a fastball with no arm side run, more glove side run, as it typically is. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Have to imagine now he's going to go to the curveball. Something off speed to get this hitter out in front. Yeah, it's going to be probably a curveball down and away. Fastball up and away. I have no clue what I'm talking about, as that evens up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 is a curveball that bounces up there, making it 3-2. Big pitch here for Tillman. Don't want to get up 0-2 in the count and then end up walking the guy. If I were him, I'd go heater in. He hasn't located a heater in, but no time like the present to change that, huh? Come on. Is Tillman sitting there? There's the kick and the delivery. Heater right down the middle, Carolina just a little bit behind it. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. This is fun. What a perfect day to send the seniors off here at the Frank. The sky's as blue as those Carolina jerseys. Yeah. In-state rivalry. Jake Tillman on the mound. Come on. As the kick and the pitch is popped up. Looks to be out of play, but Braden Iverson and Zane Davis give it the courtesy look as that ball is fouled off. 0-1 here on, I believe, Carolina's 7-hole hitter. Let's see if Tillman can get out of this inning without giving up a base runner. The 0-1 pitch. The kick, the delivery. Curveball bounces up there again. He's always been bouncing that curveball. If I were him, I would kind of scrap it. The Carolina hitter see it out of the hand and have an easy take from there. People are wondering if we have hot dogs. I would do crazy things for a hot dog right now. Fastball grounded over to Zane Davis in shallow right field. Diving play throws to Braden Iverson with the hell of a pick as we are headed to the bottom of the second. Elon and Carolina tied up at 0. As we head here to the bottom of the second, let me pull up the lineup, but I believe it's Braden Iverson hitting cleanup for. Let's pull up Aaron Shire. He's in Vegas having himself a time, have to imagine. It is Braden Iverson, the Bravos fan. He can't be thrilled with the start to the year that the Bravos are having. Well, I'm not thrilled either, Justin, as that is strike two, I guess somewhere near the outside corner. If number 22 in Carolina Blues getting that call, it's going to be a long day at the yard for the fellas. 0-2, pitch is fouled off by Braden Iverson. On deck, we have Zane Davis, and in the hole, we have Jack Stewart. 0-0 is the score. Listen, I know I'm the best view here, but you have to turn around and watch the game. Yeah. Strike three called. Looked a little bit low from here, but then again, I'm like 400 feet away as Zane Davis comes up to bat. Couple tough calls there on Braden Iverson. I can't see anything, but my sunglasses are on, and I don't need them to be. Actually, Mr. Trophy, I will be interning with Ray this summer as an umpire, and then I will be living with him for the foreseeable future, becoming an umpire in Burlington, North Carolina. So yeah, putting that college degree to good use. As the first pitch to Zane Davis is fouled off, 0-1. Davis again with the swing and miss, making it 0-2. Again, this pitcher for Carolina's been pretty good, but now it'll be easier to hit because we don't have the shadows in the way. The 0-2. As that pitch is ripped foul to right field. No, it's. Can you? As Zane Davis is at the dish. Fun fact, I do have a job. As the 0-2 is delivered, Zane Davis high into the air, almost hit it to Mars, fielded by the shortstop, and dropped by the shortstop. Are there any Carolina parents here? How mean can I be? As we saw in warm-ups, Carolina, they don't have the best hands in the world, all right, at the bare minimum. As now, Jack Stewart is up. Choma would not make that play at all. Choma would somehow get it and throw it into the woods so the guy'd be on second. So it'd somehow be worse than how that guy did. A lot of people are screaming at me, but they're all wrong, and I'm right. And I'm the only one who's being broadcast to the world, so you have to trust me. As the first pitch to Jack Stewart is poured in there for strike one. Have to imagine he's looking at split a cap. 1-1 count here. Carolina comes set. The delivery. Curveball stays inside, making it a 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike. As no one's getting loose in the pen. As that's, I guess, outside. He's called worse pitches than that a strike this inning, as that makes it a 3-1 count. Braden Iverson can't be thrilled right now after that is called a ball, after somebody's called a strike. I can't see anything right now. The center fielder's in my way. Did he go? Yeah, he sure did, as it's a 3-2. Yeah, 3-2 count. Time for Jack Stewart to fight. Pitcher comes set, delivers, swung on and missed, as that will be strike 3 for Jack Stewart. 2 outs as Colby Welsh, the rookie, comes up to bat. Fun fact, Colby Welsh and Braden Grafty are from the same town, which is somewhere outside of Philly. Justin, do you know what town they're from? Yeah. All right. We don't know the name of the town. It's just somewhere outside of Philly. As Colby Welsh fouls the first pitch off, making it a 0-1 count. Typically, they call that an 0-1 count, but I don't watch enough baseball, apparently. Pitcher comes set, delivers, fastball, dotted on the outside corner for strike two, making it 0-2. Now it's going to be difficult for Colby to get back into this count, but let's see if he could fight a little bit here. I believe that's a ball outside. Again, apologize for this. Number 2, Carolina center fielder, is directly in my way, so I cannot see the plate. As he moves one step over to his left. Feels like a lot of people in Carolina could do that. Hello, folks, as that pitch is upstairs, making it a 2-2 count. Colby Welsh is batting. I have the lineup, fellas. As that pitch is outside, the runner steals second. No one's covering. The throw goes into center field. Zane Davis heads to third. Number 2 hits his cutoff man like a good boy as Zane Davis is at third with a 3-2 count and 2 outs. All right, as it's 3-2. As Colby thought that was ball 4, so he heads down to first. It was not ball 4. It was certainly ball 3. That's all right. Now he gets to swing the stick a little bit, try to drive this run in. I believe. Yeah, that was definitely ball 3. As the umpires are talking, have to imagine this is about interference, like batter interference, which, fun fact, if you watch the Elon varsity games, batter interference happens probably about twice a game, which is pretty awesome. The umpires are still talking, and they are calling batter interference on Colby Welsh as he fell over the plate as the catcher was trying to throw. For the people at home, he does not have to make contact with the catcher, but if he swings and falls over home plate, he is out for batter interference. This is true. And now there's a lot of talking. We'll try to stay on the mic, but obviously we can't hear what they're saying because they're far away. It has to be batter interference. As we head to the top of the third, knotted up at 0. As we are here in the top of the third, Jake Toolman is still on the mound for Elon, pitching to Carolina's 8-hole hitter. There's Colin Foyle throwing a football. As that pitch is laced into left center, Hellberg picks it up on a bounce, holds it to a single. Not the worst thing that could happen, not the best, as Carolina's 9-hole hitter comes up to bat. Have to wonder if he's going to be sack bunting here. Again, most of the club baseball coaches have not seen the chart that just tells you how stupid bunting is, but that's a different decision for a different day. So their 9-hole hitter fouls it off. For those of you who don't know, not much angers me more than a sacrifice bunt. What? Toolman, 0-1 count. Comes set, deals. Curveball stays inside, evening up the count at 1-1. Let's see how America's team, the Atlanta Braves, are doing. It can't be good. I don't know where my phone is. There it is. As that ball is fisted foul, evening up the count at 1-1. 1-1 count as the Bravos and Twins are tied 0-0 top two. Bryce Elder's pitching, so it's not going to go well for Atlanta. 0-2 count. Let's see if Tillman can make quick work. It's actually 1-2. That's on me. That's a fastball up. Oh, my goodness. Phil Carabio is here. He does not know who I am, but I sure as hell know who he is, as it's a 2-2 count. Jake Tillman, the kick, the delivery, the curveball, pounded into the ground. Truman Award charges, goes to first where he only had a play, as that's 1 out, man on second. Good play there from Truman not to try to go to second because he never had a shot to get him. As the top of the Carolina order comes up, let's see if we can get a single here to Colby Welsh and see if he can unleash that cannon again and get the runner at the plate. Yep. Still no one getting hot in the arm barn for Elon. That's the new term for bullpen. That's slang. That's slang. For those of you who know ball. Also, I can't imagine a better name for anything than the arm barn, but that's a different story. As that ball is absolutely crushed, that'll be a flyout. That'll be a double. Off the wall, Hellberg, decent play, catching it off as what a miserable read by the base runner as he only gets to third on a double off the fence. I can't, that's insane to me that he didn't score there. It's like a little behind. Well, it's 0-0 is the score. Oh, sure. Yeah, that's crazy base running out of the base runner to not score from second on a double off the wall. That's insane. Anyway. As Toolman with the kick and the delivery to the lefty is a curveball golfed into right, and good play there. Toss in on a bounce to Garrett Schmiederer. There's simply no way that they were going to get him at home. So good play by Jack Stewart to catch him and get the ball in. As Matthew Beck does not know how to score that, that'll be an error on the catcher, the catcher's interference. As Carolina takes the early 1-0 lead with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Let's see if Tillman can get out of this, limiting the damage to only 1 run. That is me. As that fastball floats outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Tillman, the wind and the kick on the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just a bit high. 2-0 on their, I believe, 4-hitter, if I'm doing my math correctly. It's tough. It's tough to keep track of their batting order without any paper. As that ball gets past the catcher, as that's apparently ball 4, the run scores, but I think it's ball 3. It's not ball 3, it is ball 4, as that makes it 2-0 Carolina with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Not what you wanted if you're Elon. As Toolman deals to their... Oh, steps off. Tolman comes set. The kick and the delivery is popped up to center. Colby Welsh is there. Retires the side as we head to the bottom of the third with Elon down 2-0. Bottom of the third. Noah Rubin takes a ball down. Do you have- What's their pitcher's hand? All right. As Rubin takes ball 2, they can get 2-0 on Noah Rubin from Long Island, New York. As that ball is down, making it 3-0 on Noah Rubin. The pitcher. As the Twins are up 2-0 on Bryce Elder and the Bravos, as Noah Rubin takes ball 4 and scoots on down to first base for the top of the order and Garrett Schmiederer. This is so awkward because I'm not having a conversation with anyone who can respond. So Jane will respond, but I don't really want her to. No, 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 no. Don't do that. I'm sitting here. You can hear whose conversation, says Katie Sweetie. Sorry. All right. Sorry for this awkward. Katie, if Devin and Aiden are talking, could you hear that conversation on the stream? They can hear Bridget. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. As it's a 1-0 count on, and now this is Noah Rubin. Oh, because Colby Welsh got like batter's interference. Yeah. As Rubin squares to bunt, interesting decision considering it's a 2-run game. One ball, 2 strikes on the stud from Long Island, the catcher. Does he have a mustache? The man with the mustache. We'll call him the mustached man, Noah Rubin. He's probably going to get a curveball. Let's see if the pitcher will hang it. He gets the bunt down, bunts it to the pitcher. Pitcher throws over to first, gets the runner over, 1 out and a man on third. For the leadoff hitter, Garrett Schmiederer. I'm going back to sit here and just hope Bridget doesn't say anything crazy. Wow. As we have Garrett Schmiederer up to bat with a man on third. 1 out. All he's got to do is hit a fly ball here, and the runner will score as Colby Welsh is pretty fast. That's a ball up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Katie Sweetie thinks it looks like there's no other go. As a wild pitch scores Colby Welsh, making it a 2-1 ball game.
Nothing you could have done about that, Mark. Mark, how many blue chewing tonight? Come on now, let's go, boys.
So again, Katie Sweetie hates when I say her name on the stream. I will be doing that multiple times. You should not have said that to me, Katie Sweetie. Jane Campbell allegedly has tasteful hokas. I highly doubt that, though, as it is a 2-0 count on Garrett Schmiederer. Only the light green is tasteful, according to sources.
You said that. That was
2-0 pitch on Garrett Schmiederer. As that pitch is swung on and missed, but you got to love that 2-0 cut. He's not trying to poke that one the other way. He's trying to hit it to Mebane. 2-1 count, 1 out, 2-1 North Carolina. Let's see if Elon can get something rocking and rolling here. As that pitch either hit him or went behind him. I can't tell from here. I believe that hit him. It might have hit. It did hit his foot. Okay, it's tough to tell because the mound is in the way, so we can't see the feet from here. I can't see from here. I'm old. All right, Devin. Well, yeah, you're giving me your glasses. That doesn't count. Oh God, I got a headache. Yeah, I can't do that. Some of us have good eyes. As Carolina with a meeting on the hill, no one's getting hot in the arm barn for either squad yet. Oh, God. Now it's time to go get the lineup back. Yeah? Let's pull up the old Aaron Shire text. Gotta love him. Hellberg is up to bat, the left fielder. The kid out of Richmond, Virginia. As first, the pickoff to first is not even close. Carolina Cubs set. The pitch to Hellberg is fisted into shallow right field. What an insane play by the second baseman. He turns, fires to first. A good throw would have had him. That was a really good play, but a terrible throw. To get the double play because he caught it in the air. Yeah, that was a really nice catch. As now Truman Owerta is up to bat. Third base coach, Zach Hartman. First base coach, President Joey Generalis. So the pitch to Truman is he gets jammed, grounds to first. The first baseman taps the bag. As we head to the top of the fourth, Elon down 2-1. One out at the top of the fourth. One out here in the top of the fourth. As that looks like Jack Schrader heading down to the arm barn trying to get loose. Toolman with the kick and the delivery. Fastball inside for ball one. One 0 pitch, the kick and the delivery is high for ball two. One out. Gonna be tough for Toolman to get back in the count, but he's got to try. 2-0, the kick and the delivery is outside for ball three. 3-0 count. 3-1 as Toolman pours in the first strike of the at-bat. 3-1, the kick and the delivery fouled off. Jesus Christ. As that is strike three called. Two down here in the top of the fourth. As I am now joined by Tess Hawthorne, whose boyfriend is in Vegas losing all of his money. He's watching the game, presumably at a casino. Is he at a casino?
Yes, he's at a casino.
Yeah, that's the guy who lived in Love Shack with me last year. Toolman, first pitch of this at bat is fouled off. 0-1 count, 2 outs here at the top of the fourth. Jack Schrader getting loose. Looks like he'll get the fifth, but you don't know. Actually, let's text the coaches. As it's still a 0-1 count. As Kelsey's here, the other day Kelsey thought I was a sophomore because my face and skin does not wrinkle, unlike some people's. Wow, she also, actually I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. As Toolman kicks and delivers the 1-1 and almost hit him. Don't know how it didn't, but sure. 2-1 here, 2 balls, 1 strike. Shire's not on the mic. Shire's in Las Vegas. I am not Shire. You know me. And you know him. And you went to shake my hand with your left hand. She just doesn't know what the hell she's doing as that pitch is popped over to first base. Braden Iverson under it. That's Zane Davis as he makes the play in foul territory instead as we head to the bottom of the fourth with Elon down 2-1.
All right, welcome back.
It's the
bottom of the fourth. We have Jimmy Tanks up. According to our dear friend Tobias right here, I'm joined by my amazing friend Kelsey. We're looking at our gorgeous friend Jane. Say hi to everybody, Jane.
Hi, everyone.
I hope you
Oh, God.
First pitch ball.
No, that was the second pitch. Second pitch
I was gonna say
wide
hi,
again.
everyone.
Almost.
Hi, everyone. It's Jane on the mic.
Jane on the mic.
That second pitch was pretty much the same place as the first. Oh, he's getting closer to the center, but
Yeah.
not quite there yet. He'll get there eventually. I believe.
You know,
in him.
Kelsey actually does this.
Sorry for subjecting everyone to that. I mean, the center is what she called it. Someone doesn't know ball. Change up outside 3-1. Oh, sure. That's not how the strike zone works. Like, that's
Why
not.
don't we pay attention?
Because it's 3-2 and I don't need to pay attention because I just know ball like that.
You know ball?
Yeah. No, I don't. Softball, I believe. Swing and a miss from the Oklahoma Sooners fan, Jimmy Tanks. That'll retire the first one. As now we have. No, you couldn't. Sorry, Shire. Yeah, that's a tough one. As now Braden Iverson is up to bat. I still can't texture my phone as Braden Iverson wears one off his elbow. What a gritty kid. Yeah. Takes his helmet off so all of us out here in center field can see his luscious hair. Yeah. Another meeting on the mound for Carolina. They do have someone. It looks like I don't know what he's doing in the bullpen, actually. He potentially praying. It is Good Friday. Happy Good Friday, folks. Passover's almost over. Potentially happy Passover to their pitcher. Not sure. Not the way I swing, as that fastball goes up 1 ball and no strikes. Never mind, I can't say that. As that fastball's in. After the inning. 2-0 as that ball is cut on and fouled straight back. He was right on it, just a little bit under it. It's a little. It's a lot. It's a lot. 2-1 on Zane Davis. That ball is fouled off. Two count on Zane. The kick and the delivery. Fastball up, making it 3-2. Have to wonder if they have Braden Iverson try to steal here. As that pitch gets to the backstop, they did send Braden Iverson. Good Lord, Shy, I'm trying to text you. My phone doesn't work. It's probably your doing. Well, yeah, Shire, my phone no longer works. That's all right. As Carolina comes out, have to imagine they're maybe going to the pen here. Doesn't look like their pitcher's ready, but this is a bit extreme out of their coach to come out and talk to him one batter after the catcher did. Unless. Oh, that's brutal stuff out of the heels.
Hopefully that changed something.
Their reliever has taken a while to get hot in the bullpen. Usually you tell them to get hot kind of quick, you know, but guess they didn't get the message over in Chapel Hill. Again, it's going to be a miserable calling of this at-bat. Now I can actually see it. This is the 7-hole hitter, Jack Stewart. Yeah. Jack Stewart takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike one. 0-1 is the count. 0-1 count here. Let's see what Stewart comes through with here. Fastball up, evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 count. As Stewart takes a pitch right down North Williamson for strike two. 1-2 strikes is the count here. See if he can fight and protect. The kick and the pitch is swung on a miss. 2 outs is now Colby Welsh will come up for Elon, trying to get them back into this game. As next inning, Jackson Choma will call. He will call the 5th inning. Yes, you can have the lineup. Yeah. But then that will be the last inning that I will let anyone call, as this is my last time ever calling a game here.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, it sure is.
Happy Senior Day.
Thank you, thank you. Senior day for everyone. Even it's so Kelsey thinks it's sophomore day. You do the top of the 5th, and then I'll do the rest of the game. So you do Carolina batting in the 5th, and then I'll do the bottom. Okay, so then can I? Yeah. Well, I don't have the Carolina lineup.
We're live. All right, welcome back, EUCB fans. This is Jackson Choma on the speaker. We are starting the next inning. We still have Toolman on the bump, top of the 5th. Let's see what we have here. We're hoping Toolman goes 1, 2, 3, but we'll see. Colby Welsh is currently shaking some booty out in the center field, number 15. Pitch down, strike. Strike one. Toolman winds up. Outside. Oh, I speak correctly. Or wrongly. Sorry. Sorry for the fans out there. I'm all over the place right now. This is my first time on the headset, so we're kind of learning the ropes here. I apologize in advance for the lack of knowledge for how to commentate, but we're gonna enjoy this moment here. Take in every single second. In the windup. high. Pitch, hit on, 2 first, easy out. 1 down, 2 more to go, boys. As EUCB throws it around the horn. Toolman continues to shove in this 5th inning. Pitch down, ball 1. Pitch fouled off. There we go. 1-1 count. 1-1 count. Toolman waiting for the right call. Pitch comes in. Strike. So 1-2 count. 1-2 count for UNC. Looking to go 2 down here real quick in the 5th inning. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Batter is out. 2 down. 1 more to go. Jake Toolman is shoving off of this mound. Absolutely dealing dice to kids. Folks, I hope you enjoy my commentary. It is quite something to spectate. Again, this is my first time. It's a little bit shaky. We don't really know all that much how to commentate or what to speak on as ball 1 is delivered. But we got a touchdown apparently from Justin Rogers. You know, we're trying our best out here. Pitch 2, called strike, and beautiful curveball just right in there, dotted on the left corner. One count, swung on and missed. Another curveball, 1-2. Hopefully Toolman can go 1-2-3 and strike out the side. Oh, correction, finish out the side. Let's see, waiting for the pitch call. Winding up. Ball high. 2-2, folks, 2-2. Toolman has been dealing this entire game. He's been doing a wonderful job as this freshman pitcher, you know, stepped up to the game, and he is just throwing gas. Pitch, swung on, hit, foul ball.
I don't know where Choma just went, but I have to take the headset. There are 2 outs here, top of the 5th inning. Jake Toolman with the delivery here. Okay, that's not ideal. Does any Choma? Oh, he left. Okay, we don't have the count. Shire, if you're still watching this, I hope it hits red. And Ross Dueling, if you're still there, actually, I will text you separately. I cannot say that on the air. Okay. Batter taking a sweet time. Oh, wait, we're out of umps, out of baseballs. That's what's happening. Okay. Umpire getting more baseballs from the dugout before we see the next pitch. All right. Here we go. Batter steps back into the box. Jake Toolman gets set. And that one dribbled down third baseline, and Choma's going to take this back. Yep.
Sorry, folks, duty called. I had a work phone call surprise me there. So we're hopping back in to call this game. Pitch delivered. Fouled back. We are looking, sorry folks for the confusion, we're looking at either a 3-2, 2-2 count. Toolman winds back up and delivers the pitch. Ball high, that was ball 4. So runner on first base for UNC. 2 outs, runner on first for UNC. Unfortunately, our bet that Toolman would go 1-2-3 is no longer. Did not hit. I'm sorry for those who listened to me to cash that out, but we've kept him. We've kept him to a 1-1 game, 2-1 game, 2-1 game. This is a great ball game for us here on this beautiful Friday night. We got the lights on out here, perfect temperature. It's just right for a baseball game. It's beautiful. We got some dogs out here out in the outfield. We got some guys throwing the pigskin around, throwing some touchdowns, some parents enjoying themselves. A lot of camaraderie out here in center field. The fellas are indeed enjoying themselves. As we took a little break to discuss for the infield. And a lefty steps into the batter's box. Missed pitch, back to the backstop. Runner advances to second base. I have no idea what else. 1-0 count for Toolman. Pitch delivered. Strike. Sorry, folks. Could not tell if that was a strike or a ball. Looked a little bit inside. 1-1. Pitch again, swung on and missed. I'm sorry, count was over, and that is the inning, or mid-inning. Toolman strikes out, the last batter. He's done beautiful this entire game. That's all from me, folks. Jackson Choma, first time ever on the mic. You probably didn't fucking appreciate it, but yeah, we do take donations. I will work on my craft, get it better. I will start to commentate a little bit more here and in the future. And for now, enjoy this break.
No, no, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. No, 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 I got it. Tobias is distracted talking to some random civilian's parents. I, yeah, whatever that means. Okay, here we go. I think this is Noah Rubin? I hope it is. I love Noah Rubin. Me and him have class together. Oh, he pops it up. Shallow left field. A little bit of trouble. Shortstop backing up. He grabs that. Looking back over his shoulder for the first out of the bottom of the fifth. And I believe that was Noah Rubin. I hope. Yeah, it was, because now this is Garrett Schmiederer, I believe, when we're back to the top of the lineup. There are a lot of screaming people out here tonight. Not sure how I feel about that. And first pitch to Schmiederer is taken high for ball one. 1-0 count. And in case anyone was wondering, the Red Sox are winning 6-1 at the end of the fourth inning. And they're getting back on track. Yeah. Rafaela with a home run, 406 feet. Sure. And I forgot. Okay. Back to the Spikes one in there. Another ball. No clue where Tobias is. I apologize for the lack of quality on this live stream. Don't know what Tobias is doing. And doing the camera and the computer and the talking isn't ideal. Next pitch to Schmiederer is taken for a strike. Want to say it's a 2-2 count or a 2-1 count. May have missed a pitch. Schmiederer fouls one off. Okay, there are definitely 2 strikes now. I believe they're 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you, Dad. That one taken outside, ball 4. Schmiederer will take first base and will bring Zane. Wait. No, Hellberg will come to the plate. He's our 2-hole hitter tonight. Looking to put the ball in play to advance Schmiederer. Tobias still just wandering around the outfield talking to people. Yep, don't know what he's doing. Hellberg swings at the first pitch, popped up the shallow center field. The shortstop backs up, gets underneath it, makes the second out. Schmiederer does not advance. We have a runner on first, 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th inning with, who is this? Truman? Is this Truman at the plate here? I want to say it is. Truman steps in. I want to say it's Truman. I hope it is. I believe it is. Playing third base tonight. Takes strike 1. That was strike 1. I hear Connor being yelled at behind me. Yo, Connor. Connor. Case is yelling at you from over there. Behind you. They need to bring more baseballs from the shed to home plate, and they need a flashlight. And Connor McLean happens to have his phone. Sure. Foul way, way off to the right into the trees. Another baseball gone. Another reason why Case Marino is going to get the baseballs right now. Hi, Case Marino. Case Marino says hi to everybody watching. Future President Case Marino. People forget. No, who just said that? Tess, get away from me. Oh, no. I'm about to be attacked. And, okay, I will, here. The inning just ended, by the way.
Hi, Laura. It's Tess on the mic. I just wanted to say hi. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I wish you the best, and let's go, Elon.
And we will take a break here and come back for the top of the 6th. Okay. We have a pitching change. Jack Schrader now on the mound for Elon. Tobias is still wandering around. I'm not entirely sure where he is. First pitch is a ball. This cord for this thing is tangled. Not ideal. All right, here we go. Rolled over to third to a. I want to say it was Truman over there. Iverson had to get step off the bag, steps onto the bag after catching it to get the first out of the inning. Oh, Tobias is finally back. Oh, God. Now you guys can have a real broadcast. Here you go.
Sorry, folks, as I was talking to Grace's parents. What's the score here, Bridget? What's the count? 2-1 score. Bridget doesn't know the count as that ball's fouled off.
Last time I checked, it was like the 5th inning.
It's not the 5th inning, it's the 6th. I believe it's the 6th. It's top 6th. Awkward.
This is why this is not my job.
Yep, yep. Jack Schrader's on the mound. Gotta love that. Toolman went 4 innings. That ball's fouled off. We think it's 2-2.
Connor, just like not put it near the mic. Yeah, but just not near the mic.
It's not my problem. I don't. If there's a fly ball that's about to hit you, I will watch. Then I would laugh. Nah, it's unlikely. No, neither are we. As that ball is laced, would be really awesome if that ball was crushed. I believe it's a 2-2 count. Let's see if Schrader can go to the curveball here. That ball's popped up, foul, out of play. Back by third base. As that ball floats outside, evening the count at 3-2. Sorry, I had to wash my hands off. Oh. 3-2. A swing and a miss for the first out here in the top of the 6th. Yeah, Dave Matthews has both taken over the speaker and my life. Yeah. One out here in the Rogers. Justin. One out. Iverson grabs the ball that the Carolina bullpen. Carolina's getting hot in the arm barn here. What exactly are we talking about here?
We're saying if you painted your toenails any color, like what color would they be? We've gotten lavender, baby yellow, red. Actually, no.
As that pitch floats outside for ball 1. That's a swing and a miss. Schrader with the wind and the delivery. Curveball that he just doesn't get around, and it goes outside, making it a 2-1 count here. Jake Tillman's from New Hampshire, not Maine. As that pitch is swung and a miss, I will admit, as a mid-Atlantic person, all of those states kind of are the same, if we're being completely honest here. So, sorry to our Maine, New Hampshire, and Connecticut people, but you're all about the same. Add Vermont in there, as that ball is laced foul. As UNC rips a foul ball. Yeah, Connor cheering him on. Not. According to Brendan Gallagher, if foul balls counted, he'd be a Major League Baseball player. There is one issue with that, is that they don't count. Actually, there's strikes most of the time. Unless it's the third one. No. So foul balls count as strikes for the first 2 strikes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, then it's a strike. That's bad. Katie Sweetie knows ball-ish. As it's a 2-2 count. Two count here. Schrader grounded foul over to first base. We got it. When you got to hit it where it's pitched. So when it's outside, you got to take it the other way. Isn't that right, Bridget?
Hell yeah. Heck yeah.
Good Lord, Bridget. On Good Friday, you're cussing like that? God damn it. Yeah, well, clearly.
But I did skip my classes.
2-2 floats outside for ball 3, making it a 3-2 count. Actually, that's the walk.
Really? Your Guinness on my blanket. Like, church on Sunday. Okay, American flag.
Yeah. As Schrader walks that guy 1-on-1 out here. I don't think so. Colby, how many outs? There's 2 outs and a man on first. Just like Justin Rogers said. Shout out to him. That's a guy who knows ball. Yeah. Step ball's grounded up the middle. Schmieder able to get it. And just not in time. Not entirely sure why he didn't just flip it to the second baseman. Well, you don't really have to do 3 because everyone runs into the dugout.
I think this should be 3.
Well, it's not really it's not a thing 3 because you run into the dugout. So it's 1, and then it's 2, and then you
Then you go skipping in.
and then you skip in. I used to hold hands with my third baseman and I'd skip in. It was a whole thing. Coach didn't care. Pitch first and then third. Am I a lefty? No. That's why I played third, because can't be a lefty at third. Cam, could you stand literally anywhere else, buddy? Well, yeah. As that slider outside, 1-0 count, 2 outs.
No, he went towards Tobias.
As it's a 1-0 count here on Carolina, sure. Let's have a Friday.
What color do you think he is in his Can't say that. Stop nodding your head like that.
Fouled off, makes it a 1-1 count.
Funny, funny. That's what he would do.
1-1, 2 outs, 2 on. Big at bat here for Schrader. The kick and the delivery. That ball is popped into right field. The call as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Elon's still down 2-1, trying to make something happen with the sticks. As we're here at the bottom of the sixth, do we know who's up? Let's pull up the Aaron Shire texts, shall we? Yeah. Who's up? I think it's Hellberg. It looks like it. High chopper over to second. No, it's not Hellberg. Give me the numbers. Turn around. That's number 8. We don't have numbers on the lineup. All right. That's a lefty, and it's not Ruben, which means it's Jimmy Tanks, James Renda, which means that last person was Truman Awerda. The pitch from Carolina is Jimmy Tanks takes strike 1 called. As the pitch, the delivery, strike 2. So sorry if you are getting the Bridget concert on this Good Friday. You're probably not having a Good Friday, so that's tough. Huh? I was just making fun of your singing. It's not great. As it's an 0-2 count on James Randa. Hey, if you think they can hear you on the stream, just stop singing as the curveball floats outside, making it a 2. Well, they don't want to. The kick and the delivery on the 1-2 pitch. Jimmy Tanks swings and misses. That'll be 2 down on the Elon half of the 6th inning. Now, Braden Iverson, the Braves fan and lovely kid from Nashville, Tennessee, have to imagine that while he moonlights as a Tennessee Volunteers fan, he's actually a Belmont Bruins fan, since I believe Belmont is in Nashville. Jane's cousin goes to Belmont. Belmont is in Tennessee, right? Yeah, it is in Nashville. So I do know ball. Strike 1. As it's a 0-1 count on Mr. Iverson here, the first baseman today. Swing and a miss on the fastball up 0-2. Have to be a little bit more selective than that if Elon wants to try to get back into the ball game. That's not good. As that is a ball outside, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mr. Iverson. One ball, 2 strikes. The kick and the delivery. Iverson, I believe that'll get out of play. Maybe not. That's an absurd catch by the second baseman. Wow. That was ridiculous. That was insane. Sliding catch. Slides into the batting cage. That's the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life. As we head to the top of the 7th, Elon's still down 2-1. As we are here in the top of the 7th, Jack Schrader is still on the hill for Elon. This is his second inning of work after Jake Tillman went 5 strong innings. Carolina is batting up 2-1 as the first pitch. Fastball misses down and outside, 1-0 count. See if Schrader can get a quick, easy inning, and then we could start.
Drop a comment down below if you miss Aaron Shire.
And maybe we could get something going here with the sticks. As that is strike one, evens up the count at 1-1. Schrader with the kick and the delivery. Fouled off, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Have to imagine he goes to the off speed here, or something not in the zone. Given how anything in the zone will probably be hit. 1-2 the kick and the delivery. Slider called strike 3. Low and outside corner. This hitter never stood a chance. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. Schrader with the kick and the delivery. Slider again misses outside, 1-0 on the hitter. That's fouled away 1-1. After this inning. As that is grounded over to Zane Davis, picks it easy. The nice, easy throw over to Iverson at first. We have 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Katie Sweetie wondering about throwing it around. And yeah, it is weird it's. People just do it all the time. I don't really know why. But it's also kind of weird. Like if someone didn't do it, it's weird. It is exactly like a tick, actually. Yes. Somehow that's a ball. The kick, the delivery on the 0-1 is popped up to Colby Welsh as he retires the side as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Elon down 2-1. Roger, good. Being attacked by Bridget. That is a good point. Zane Davis takes. You did. You're very mean to me, really. As Zane Davis takes ball one outside. As that ball's fouled off. 1-1 count on Zane Davis here. In the bottom of the seventh, Elon running out of time to make something happen here. Mark says it's 2-1, but I'm almost positive it's 1-1. After Zane Davis, we have. I believe it's 1-2 now on Zane Davis. So we have Jack Stewart, Colby Welsh, and Noah Rubin coming up to bat. As that's a ball. As that ball is popped to the first baseman. He settles under it, makes the easy play, one away here in the bottom of the seventh. Jack Stewart's up to bat here. One down in the top of the seventh. Cut and a miss with the high fastball. The wide of the pitch as that ball is pounded into the ground. Foul. I guess he hit it off his foot. I guess it wasn't foul and he's out as he didn't run down to first. That's a tough look. Can't imagine the coaches are going to be thrilled about that. The wide and the pitch is a ball up and away. As that ball is flown into center field, easily caught by Mark, number 2, as he headed to the top of the 8th. Still 2-1, Carolina. Raj, I'm going to take a Welcome back here to the top of the eighth. As is it still Jack Schrader? You have no idea.
That's right.
As yeah, she has no idea. I believe it is still Jack Schrader on the mound. Curveball drops in there for strike one. 0-1 on the count. How do I see that far? She says. I don't know. Fastball dotted away, swung on and missed. 0-2 count. So that ball's fouled off. Oh, 2 count here. Chief Schrader can get it. Who is that? Joey Generales taking a couple cuts in the cage. I guess he is a senior. Last ever game at Francis Field. As the 0-2 stays outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. They have the stream up to see the game. They are not listening to me, even though I am right next to them. You can't see the pitches? But you can't see. As the fastball outside swung on and missed, 1 down.
Using that and listening to you. Well, I'm kind of muting you.
Okay. 1 down here in the top of the 8th. As Schrader with the first pitch to the second batter. Curveball drops in there for strike one. 0-1. Again, Elon's pitching so far has been almost perfect. Only giving up 2 runs through 7 1/3, and club is fantastic as that ball is topped to third. Truman with the glove, the throw. Iverson with the stretch. Yeah. As it's 2 down. Top 8. They threw it around. That's what they call that. I like this though. Yeah. I have 3 half innings left ever, guys. Well, yeah.
Trust me, nothing's coming back this way.
Schrader with the pitch. Floats outside.
It's like when you're really far up in the stands and they like project it. I did not know that was a thing.
Schrader with the pitch. That ball's ripped up the middle for an easy single. Still 2 out, 1 on. No hurt here. Still have to get probably 2 more hits. Here Schrader comes in the stretch. Sorry, he did go as quick as I thought. Comes set. The kick and the delivery. Curveball floats in the strike one. And again, this inning, he's thrown 4 first pitch curveballs, all 4 strikes. Have to imagine Carolina's going to be looking for that next inning. Comes set. The kick and the delivery. Fastball gets past Ruben. Off the backstop, the runner's going. Ruben with the hose. Absolutely gunned out. What an absolute electrifying play from the kid from Long Island. As we head to the bottom of the 8th, Elon down 2-1. As we're here in the bottom of the 8th with bottom of the 8th. That's insane. All right, we're going to move away from those people who don't know ball. I believe it's No Ruben up 0-2 count. Leading off here, top of the 8th, still only down 1. Got a lot of game left to try to just get one across as he swings and misses on strike 3. As number 2, Mark, I believe, their center fielder. Nice kid. Sweet kid. As Garrett Schmieder in what will probably be his last at-bat at the Frank, trying to get something going here for the Birds. As he rips one caught by the second baseman. That's just bad luck, as he did hit it on the nose, just right at someone. Two outs here for this two-hole hitter, Justin Helberg. As the 1-0 to Helberg is a curveball in there for a strike, evens it up at 1-1.
No, he's not allowed in my house. God damn it!
Yeah. 1-1. Helberg rips one. Foul.
Who just said that? Get a job.
Surely the person who said that is entirely unemployed. Yeah. As the hanging curveball is cut on and missed as we head to the 9th, Elon down 2-1. As we are here in the top of the 9th here at Francis Field, Jack Schrader pitching. The first pitch is floated outside. Again, this is my last ever inning calling a game here at the Frank. It's been a hell of a run. Called games for 3 years. Started off sophomore year with Matt Lagusa, who's incredible. As the second pitch is a strike, Guza, love you. He's in grad school at Columbia, so that's a kid with the brain on him. Last year, my junior year, came back from Spain, called the games with Nando. He rocks. He's probably doing business stuff right now. As the third pitch is put in there, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And then this year, called games with Aaron Shire. It's been a hell of a ride. As floats outside 2-2. And then Justin Rogers has been the producer my whole time here. Everyone else has a difficult job in either doing the scoreboard and the camera or talking to me. I've had an easy job the past 3 years. It's been so much fun as that ball is ripped to the fence. Going to be an easy double for Carolina. It's, everyone else has the easy job. Or has the hard job. I just have the easy job of showing up on Saturdays and Sundays and some Wednesdays and Fridays and calling. It's been the highlight of my week most weeks. Then I was just so thankful after I did it through high school, I was able to continue doing this in college. And yeah, I mean, hopefully next year keeps going because I know a lot of alumni watch. And I know next year, when I am likely unemployed sitting at my parents' house, I will continue to watch. So there's that. But now we got to focus on winning a baseball game. As Carolina has a man on second, nobody out in the top of the ninth. As Carolina is doing an offensive timeout. One of the most outrageous things anyone's ever seen. Have to imagine they're bunting here. As is that Braden Grafty going down to the bullpen? Could be. Is that Grafty going down to the pen? It is. The bunt to first, picked up, throw to second. Not the best throw in the world, but 1 out. The runner does advance to third. We knew that was coming. It's just a good bunt out of the Tar Heels. 1 out, man on third. Have to imagine Elon's infield comes in here as they have to prevent the run. One out. As the home plate umpire calls him safe. Yeah, I don't. That's really not the home plate umpire's call at all. So, I guess he saw that the foot came off the bag. Elon can't be thrilled. That's kind of crazy. Now, Elon still has to play the infield in because they got to get the runner out at home. First and third, I guess nobody out now since they overturned that call. Did not know that we could overturn calls in club baseball, but you learn something new every day. Schrader with that liner up the middle. Easy double play. However, the run will score, and now it's 3-1. So actually, the runner being called safe benefited Elon because they were able to get 2 outs there, and the run scored anyway. Well, it's the same. It's the same thing anyway because we're down 2 with 2 outs, so nothing really changes. Schrader with the first pitch here. That ball is grounded over to Truman. The backhand play in foul territory as he fires it back in to Schrader, who will deliver the next pitch, up 0-1 in the count. Schrader with the kick and the delivery as that is a curveball down. Interesting. He's been calling that a strike all day long. The 1-1. Curveball in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Now Schrader's going to throw another curveball. It will be out of the zone, however, as if he throws that one again, the hitter will probably swing and probably hit it. It was a hanger. Fastball popped up into very shallow center field. Colby Welsh makes a nice, easy play. As we head to the bottom of the ninth, Elon with their last chance trying to make something happen. Down 3-1. As we are here in the bottom of the ninth with, I believe, Truman were to up. As that ball's fouled off. All right, Truman Owerta, right? And then the 4-hole hitter, James Renda, also known as Jimmy Tanks. Truman, a freshman, trying to keep the senior season alive, takes a hanging curveball in the shallow center. That'll fall as now Jimmy Tanks comes up as the tying run, and this kid's a lefty. You do not want to hang him a curveball, as we know he's going to hit it to Qdoba. Yeah. As this is not James Renda, I believe this is Joey. Is this Joey? Is it Joey? I don't know who this is. It's not James Renda. It could be Joey Generalis. I think it's Joey because last game. So definitely his last at bat, no outs, men on first. As Joey Generalis pinch hits for James Renda as the tying run. I believe this is his first at bat all year as he has dealt with an arm injury. So, all right, he got some ABs. He just can't throw as the steal. Very safe. I believe that's a strike. 0-2 count. Gotta love the steal from Truman. However, down 2, that steal, the risk reward there is entirely not worth it. Down 2. Makes no sense. Not even a little bit of sense, actually, as Joey Generalis is at the dish. The kick and the delivery. Joey Generalis takes a curveball for a called strike 3. As now Braden Iverson, the first baseman, comes up to bat. Hopefully he could get, a hanging curveball, a fastball down the middle, something to do damage with, and maybe deposit it over the fence. With Truman at second base. The kick and the delivery, curveball, called a strike. Guys, if he keeps hanging this curveball, I swear someone's going to swing at it and hit it far. Comes set, the kick, the delivery, grounded through the right side. Truman holds at third as he would be out by a lot. But as Braden Makes it first and third, one out. And now Zane Davis is up to bat. As Zane Davis is up. I couldn't hate a hit and run more because, well, yeah, not on third, but I couldn't hate it more because, do we hate a hit and run? Are the heels going to the pen here? Hubert Davis making a call to the pen? Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Nick Dorn, Elon basketball transfer. He's making 8 to 900,000. Yeah. He's making a lot of money to come off the bench and shoot the three. Like a lot of money. For 2 years, by the way. So for 3 years, he'll make like $2.7 million to come off the bench and shoot the three. Good for him. What a guy. Back to baseball where NIL is still prevalent. Zane Davis up to bat. First and third, one out. As that ball is lined into right field. That'll bring home one run, and it gets past the right fielder. Braden Iverson goes third. They're setting him as Iverson comes home. A terrible cutoff throw, the throw home, and he is safe. The ball gets past the catcher. Where the hell is Zane? Zane is at third base, and the game is tied. 3-2-3 with one out. An absolute comedy of errors for the North Carolina Tar Heels. You have to love it. Center field erupts. Half the fans don't know what's happening. Yes, it's tied, Jane. Yes, it's tied. Good Lord. As the Heels are having a meeting on the mound. Probably make. As they are making a call to the bullpen. Raj, want to mute? They're going to the bullpen here. We will be. As we're here with Jack Stewart up, man on third, one out, bottom of the ninth, tied at 3. Jack Stewart is batting. He's a freshman. Wonder if Elon has talked about a suicide squeeze. Don't know if Jack Stewart's that good of a bunter. Zane Davis on third. I think you just let him swing the stick here, but that's just me. I hate bunting in any context. Carolina with the pitching change. The first pitch is a fastball up. Number 14. Again, Stewart's got to be careful to not get, too anxious. If he takes a walk, he takes a walk. You got to swing at pitches you can hit. 1 out, 3-3, man on third. Bottom ninth. As that pitch is poured in for strike one. Aaron Shire says this could very much be Windsor. That is fair. I will admit, in the lineup, it's Stewart. I can't tell if it's Windsor. It kind of looks like him. Curveball drops in there for strike two. You got to protect her. You got to fight. Again, you just got to put a ball in play. Listen, if you put a ball in play and the guy can't score, that's fine. You want to give him the chance to score here. As that ball is ripped totally foul, probably killed the deer. Have to imagine Mike Sanderson's going to take that deer home and put him on the grill. Shire says because of the hoodie. Again, Shire, the camera is more zoomed in than my eyes are, so it very well, he might be wearing a hoodie. I literally can't see from out here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Man on third, 2 outs. Colby Welsh. Katie. Colby Welsh, is batting. 2 outs, man on third. Single wins the game. Out sends us to extra innings, and we're making the intern get us some more coffees. Wild, well, not really that wild of a pitch, but ball one. Devin, do you mind moving your hands? Thank you, buddy. Colby. What? Yeah, no, we're good. Colby takes a called strike. No, he's been called out a strike all game long. It might have been high. 1-1, 2 outs, man on third. Colby Welsh. Why don't we hit a little dingling here? Little backside yabo? Are you kidding me? Come on. All right, swing and a miss. That works too. Yep. Yeah. Now he's got to shorten up, just put a ball in play. Just see what happens. We've seen Carolina's defense. It's like they're playing defense with their Tar Heels. They're slinging the pill all over the yard. Yeah. Steps off. Almost balked. Would be incredible for a walk-off balk. I don't know how electrifying the call would be. The wide and the pitch. Down and out. Evens up the count at 2-2. Fastball misses outside. 3-2 count. Three, two, yeah. 2 on, man on third. Or 2 out, man on third. Wide and the pitch is swung on and missed as we will head to the bottom of the 10th, tied up. Are we on? Oh, sorry for the camera dying. Are we gonna bother? The camera is being charged, so you will be able to see the bottom of the 10th. However, right now it is dead. The first hitter ripped a line drive to left field where Justin Hellberg made an incredible play. One pitch, one out. Jack Schrader is still on the mound for Elon. However, that is Braden Grafty getting loose in the bullpen. As now we're slinging the football back. Jacob. Curveball is dropped in for strike one. One out, nobody on, 0-1 count. Jack Schrader, the 0-1, fires at a curveball that misses up and in, evens up the count at 1-1. You can't see it. The camera's dead, but you can hear it. It's a radio broadcast now. As that fastball's down, 2 balls, 1 strike. What? We are radio streaming the top half because the camera died. Because we just figured it's easier to do it that way. As strike 3 poured in from Jack Schrader, there are 2 outs here in the top of the 10th. For those of you at home, we do not play Major League rules. We do not start with the man on second. There are 2 outs. 2. The wind and the delivery. Curveball swung on and missed by the lefty. 0-1. Again, 2 out, nobody on. Tie game, top of the 10th. 0-1. As the fastball misses outside, making it 1-1. As here comes Schrader. Fastball misses up. 2 balls, 1 strike here. If you get up 0-1, you don't want to lose the hitter, so this is a big pitch for him. Wide in the delivery, fastball outside, 3-1. As that was outside, he's been calling that outside all game. So can't get too mad now. 3-1, fastball, called a strike on the inside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Have to imagine Schrader goes back to the old bread and butter, his curveball here. The wind, the kick, the delivery. Curveball popped up to somewhere in the infield. Zane Davis, the second baseman, under it, makes the easy catch. We head to the bottom of the 10th. Elon needs 1 run to win the game. Who's up? Let us know if you can see the camera. So the lead off. Where's Shire here? There he is. Noah Rubin is up as it's 2 balls and no strikes. Again, Elon, it's tied 3-3 in the bottom of the 10th. 1 run from Elon wins the game. The place would go crazy. You wouldn't be able to hear. The roof will blow off this place, basically. Rubin up 2-0. Have to imagine if he gets on, we're going to pinch run for him. Love the kid, but you got to pinch run. To wide. The pitch. Curveball. Like at his head, obviously he ducks because you don't want to get hit in the head, folks. Noah Rubin up 3-0. Have to imagine he's going to get the take for this pitch, potentially even the next pitch. Here's the kick. Fastball, I guess a strike. Looked a little bit up from here, but sure. Probably a strike. 3-1. Rubin, you still got to be patient here on a 3-1 count. But you see something you like, maybe end this ball game on 1 swing, and that would have done it, as that's right down the middle, making the count 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now, obviously, he will have the green light because it's 2 strikes. Fastball up and away, and he swings and misses for the first out. As now Garrett Schmiederer, in what this time could be his last at-bat at Francis Field. I said that last time, and I was wrong. However, this time it could be, as he will lead off. Well, not lead off, but get back to the top of the order. We are called the game. How are we, Miss Carabello?
We are great. This is such a lovely night, and you all are so very lucky to be watching this club baseball game on the Friday night. It's absolutely fabulous.
It's incredible.
Zero humidity.
No.
Weather's fabulous.
It's incredible.
The kids are fantastic.
The kids are great.
And the game is perfect.
The game is perfect. As we are here in the bottom of the 10th.
Bottom of the 10th.
1 out as Garrett Schmiederer laces a single into left center field. You can't ask for much more. You really can't.
As a daughter that plays softball, I could not ask for more.
No, her daughter, Grace, she cannot ask for more. She could try to ask for more, but she's not going to get any more. Yeah. No, get on the mic here. Now we have Justin Halberg up to bat, who, fun fact, went to the Dominican Republic with your daughter this January.
Justin, go Justin! Yay, we love you!
We all love you, Justin. Yeah. Fouls off the first pitch down the middle. No balls, 1 strike here on Mr. Halberg.
You got it, sweetheart.
Well, Justin, you got it, sweetheart. I'll text you that tomorrow morning. See, that's what I say to Justin. He doesn't typically care for it, but yeah. As he calls a strike, or calls time. Boo refs. Couldn't say it better myself. Choma! Move! Someone's got to call a game here. Fly ball into right. That gets down. Garrett Schmiederer going to third. He's going to hold up there. Halberg cruises in to second with a double. As now we have Truman Owerda up to bat with 2 on and 1 out. 1 out here again. So, hey! Get the bunt down. Let's do a suicide squeeze, fellas. With Truman Owerda. Truman Owerda up to it. We hit a double. So so now we have second and third. 1 out. Have to imagine they go to the bullpen here. If we get a fly ball, we're gonna win the game.
Yeah, anything to the outfield.
Anything to the outfield, we're gonna win. And this is a kid who went to my rival high school in Delaware. He's a Caravel Cavalier. So, well, I can barely. As Grace would tell you, I could barely figure out how to pull this up. Well, so someone texted me the lineup. It took me 25 minutes to find it. I have the lineup. So I do have friends who texted me the lineup. It doesn't seem like it, I know. I just know everything. Sure, I'll take credit for just knowing everything. Yeah? One out. So if Truman hits a fly ball, Elon probably wins. Carolina obviously has the infield in. Second and third. 1-0. And again, Helber getting to second was so big because now they can't get a double play. Yeah. The kick, the delivery, Truman. Fastball for a called strike. That's all right. He's not going to do much on that pitch. This is Joey for Truman?
Yes.
I thought Joey hit for Jimmy Tanks. They intentionally walked Truman. A timeout. Joey is batting. Truman is at first base, so the bases are loaded to try to get the force out at home. Joey Generales is up to bat. Joey takes a fastball up, 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, if Joey walks, we win. Have to imagine he's got the take side here. Two one, the kick, the delivery. Fastball poured in for a strike. That was a strike. That has been guys, that's been a strike all night long. That's been a strike all night long. You can't complain about that one. It also is a strike, so you really can't get mad. 2-2 to Joey. The kick, the delivery. It's outside. 3-2, bases loaded, 1 out, and the battery is dead. So here we go. I'll do my best. 3-2, 1 out. The bases are loaded. The heels in the stretch. Joey twirls his back, getting ready. Pitcher comes set. Joey locks in. The kick, the delivery. Swing and a miss at what would have been a game-winning ball four. That's okay. As now we have Braden Iverson up to bat. Braden Iverson is up to bat. Battery level low. Just plug it in. Iverson. Braden Iverson. 2 outs. Bases loaded. 0-0 count. The first pitch is a fastball up and away. Again, a walk still wins us the game, so you have to be patient here. This pitcher has not shown much control so far today. 1-0 count here. Pitcher comes set. The kick, the delivery. Fastball, even more up. 2-0 count on Iverson. Now is when you unbutton your jersey and you try to hit the medical center with a walk-off homer. Everyone says you got to try to hit the ball to the moon here. 2-0. 2-0 count. Swing the stick here. Try to win ourselves a ball game. As the camera is back, we're going to try to get the walk-off. Not for long. It's got to be this at-bat. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cut as the battery's dead. Just plug it back in, Rogers. We apologize for the battery. However, that's just the way the world works. 2-1, 2 outs. 2-1. Carolina comes set. The kick, the delivery. Iverson. Up and in. 3-1. If he turns, he gets hit by a pitch, we win the game.
Take it like a goddamn man, you fucking woman!
3 balls. Get the camera, yeah. 3 balls, 1 strike. We're going to try to get a camera here. Carolina comes set. The kick, the delivery. That's a strike. 3-2. Yeah, get this pitch on camera. 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. When we were all playing wiffle ball in the backyard as kids, this is what we dreamed about. And Braden Iverson has a chance to make dreams a reality. Pitcher comes set. The kick, the delivery. Popped up. Fouls it off. And now the camera's definitely going to die before the next pitch. stays alive. That was a borderline pitch. So you foul it off. You live to see another one.
Mark, just drop it so we can go. Oh no.
As the battery's dead. As we'll go into radio here. 3-2, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Pitcher looking in for the sign. Comes set. Iverson wiggling his bat, getting ready. The delivery. Grounded to third. He bobbles it. He throws to first. Oh my God. The Birds have won it. What a win for Elon. Down 3-1 in the bottom of the ninth. Comes back to win the game. 3-4 on an error from the third baseman as Patrick Gutrell eats shit as he tries to storm the field. We will be back for 2 games tomorrow. However, there will be no stream. So thank you guys for tuning in all year long. Can't imagine a better way to end this season other than a walk-off victory for the Elon University Phoenix. Someone else will see you guys next year. I will hopefully be employed. It's unlikely. Thank you guys for tuning in all year long, and we appreciate the support. And Elon Club Baseball forever. Thank you guys.